Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 9 on Fargo CW.
Slow down. That's the message people want to get out there for everyone driving through neighborhoods where kids are out playing. The speeding problem is so bad in one city in the valley, construction has been planned to force cars to reduce their speed. Our reporter Clint DeRose takes us to that city where the plan is welcome but is being met with some skepticism.
Slick roads on this chilly day didn't stop drivers from speeding through this West Fargo neighborhood.
I would say 35 or more. Just today I saw someone pass by here that was going very, very fast.
The speed signs you'll see anywhere from 30, 35, 40. I mean, they just blast on past.
I see people 35, 40 on it all the time.
In addition to the signs on the road showing your speed, we brought our own radar gun, and it wasn't hard to find drivers going over the limit. What's especially concerning for residents is the danger that these drivers pose to children in the area.
Just when my kids are playing outside, I worry about all the people speeding past all the time.
And there's many children along here.
So you always worry about your kids running out on the road and someone's going to hit them.
To combat the problem, the city has plans to put slowing measures, like roundabouts, in the area. While the changes seem to be welcome, opinions are mixed about whether it'll actually fix the problem.
I've driven enough roundabouts, so I know that it will slow the traffic.
I'm kind of unknown on it. I hope it will help. I think they know what they're doing, hopefully. In some ways, it seems like it's just a Band-Aid for just a really bad road.
At the end of the day, it seems residents are willing to bear the temporary headache of construction if it means some relief from the constant speeding. In Fargo, Clint DeRose, Valley News Live.
This Wednesday, the city will hold a public information meeting on the construction at West Fargo City Hall. And if you want to go to that, look for this story on valleynewslive.com. Coming up after weather, Minnesota educators rally at the Capitol to make legislators know the importance of public education and a graduation with a special meaning. We tell you more about that after the weather. And Justin, is the rain going to stop anytime soon?
It looks like we're going to have our share of rain, especially until at least the morning hours on Sunday. Here's a look outside our door in Fargo, the Valley News Live Storm Team Skycam network shot. Temperatures rising through the upper 40s to our high of 51 degrees in the Fargo area. Just after the noon hour, the rain started and it is still going heavy and steady at times. We've got mainly cloudy skies and temperatures were cooler as they fell through the 40s as we went through the afternoon. Now our high temperature happening during the 11 o'clock hour in Fargo at 52 degrees, Grand Forks at 57. Look at Cavalier at 63. They saw more sunshine up near the Canadian border. Devils Lake a high of 59, Jamestown a high of 54, and into Minnesota highs between 45 and 50 degrees in most places. Current temperatures look like this. We've fallen about 10 degrees from our high temperatures. 42 right now at Fargo, Grand Forks at 45, Crookston at 41 degrees. We're seeing a temperature of only 39 Detroit Lakes out toward Wadena, 39 at Jamestown, and 42 right now at Devils Lake. Now the wind speeds mainly between 5 and 15 miles per hour, some higher gusts. Most of the wind now from the north or from the northeast, which is definitely a cool direction. Now the satellite loop showing that most of us are seeing rain, the heaviest and steadiest out of our viewing area just north of Duluth, but we've got some pretty good rain going on here, especially in the same area that we were watching at 6 p.m. just to the north of Valley City near the Hunter, Daisy, Findlay area. We're seeing some moderate rain, but anywhere you see the darker greens on the map, it's pretty moderate, say light to moderate rain out there, but we are seeing some relief, especially out toward Fergus Falls, Elbow Lake, Wadena, Park Rapids, and even Detroit Lakes, just seeing some scattered showers. They're actually seeing a nice dry slot out that way. Now, we are seeing this low pressure system continuing to sit and spin around just north of the Minneapolis area. We have that nice flow from the north or northeast that are keeping temperatures down, but as we make our way through the morning hours on Sunday, most of the bulk of the moisture will be done. Cloudy skies, just some spotty showers for tomorrow. Highs getting into the upper 50s in the Fargo area. It'll be a little breezy to windy elsewhere across the Southern Valley. Upper 50s, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of some showers. We got cloudy skies with a chance of some showers into Lakes Country. Temperatures into the low to mid 50s. Out toward northwestern Minnesota, cloudy skies, a chance of showers, temperatures ranging from 47 up at Bemidji, Crookston, and seeing a high of 57 for tomorrow, and even warmer as you make your way into the northern valley. Temperatures into the upper 50s, in some places lower 60s. That system will continue to sit and spin as we go through the overnight period and eventually turn into spotty showers, which are possible anytime for your Sunday afternoon. Here's the updated rainfall amounts. Anywhere you see the darker green, say 3/4 of an inch of rain. Everybody else mainly seeing about a ½ an inch from this system, which will work its way out of here on Sunday. No real severe weather for tomorrow. Maybe some thunderstorms out toward Devil's Lake and Aberdeen. Everybody else just seeing some rain showers. Now for Tuesday, we're going to see decrease in clouds, turning drier but still breezy. 65, 73 Wednesday, partly cloudy, mostly sunny Thursday, 76, and then some more rain shower chances for Friday and Saturday. Temperatures stay near normal into the low to mid 70s.
So Wednesday and Thursday next week doesn't look too bad, and that's our weekend, isn't it?
Well, it's not my weekend, Monday, Tuesday, but yeah, if you like great weather in the middle of the week, this is your week. So bad timing on the weekend this week.
Hey, that's okay. Thanks so much, Justin. Today, educators held a large rally at the Minnesota State Capitol to tell lawmakers the importance of public education in Minnesota and how their decisions in this legislative session will affect students for years to come. Reporter Kate Raditz has this story.
The rotunda at the Capitol echoed the demands of Education Minnesota and hundreds of local teachers.
We work with all students. We must therefore pair our high expectations with high help, so that they will have the tools that they need to succeed not only in school, but in life.
People rallied to show their support for investing in public education. The gathering comes 2 days after Governor Dayton vetoed a bill to overhaul the state's teacher licensure system.
If you don't have the training to teach, it makes it really difficult for you to reach your students. And they're undermining that process that teachers should go through.
Dayton said the bill needed additional funding and that the system needs to meet more rigorous standards. At the rally, people held up signs that read "Kids over tax breaks."
How do I explain to my children that teachers or programs are being cut at their schools when they know there's money?
The rally concluded with the delivery of hundreds of handwritten notes to the governor, asking him to hold strong on funding public schools and to not lower licensing standards for teachers. All of the teachers said while their fight to protect the system is a challenge, their job is worth it.
I don't know that there is language to describe how hard it is to be a teacher, but if you care about it, it doesn't matter. You'll show up anyway.
A teenager who went to Brainerd High School in Minnesota is facing backlash from across the nation after she was quoted in her yearbook saying she wanted to behead President Donald Trump.
I did not say, I want to behead him. I did not say, I'm going to behead him. I just said, well, I'm sure we all wouldn't mind him being beheaded. Something along those lines.
That picture of the comment went viral after actor Scott Baio tweeted it at the president and the FBI. Now some Brainerd High School students who might not agree with the comment are saying their classmate's statement is being exaggerated.
I would like to say that it's that girl's opinion. It's in our Constitution that she has the right to say that, but I don't believe that that should be in the yearbook. This whole thing is just way out of proportion.
The girl says what's been really scary is that adults have attacked her and sent nasty messages. She says she no longer goes to Brainerd High School, and she tells us she's deactivated or made all of her social media accounts private. Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton signed 4 bills into law today. The first makes changes to laws on reimbursable expenses for nursing assistant training and competency evaluations. The second provides for settlement of certain claims against the state. The third makes changes to regulations for landscape application contracts. And the fourth requires the Commissioner of Health to develop a comprehensive strategic plan to end HIV/AIDS. You can see those laws in their entirety by going to valleynewslive.com and reading this story. Senator Heidi Heitkamp is meeting with business leaders in order to hear their opinion on her new bill that would reform the country's regulatory process. Introduced several weeks ago with an Ohio Republican, Rob Portman, the bill would require cost-benefit analysis of new regulations. Heitkamp says it would bring people affected by regulations to the table early on in the process for input and provide market certainty. It also creates an automatic review process so agencies have to make sure rules are working.
The challenge that we have is trying to figure out what is really value add and what actually achieves a purpose.
Now, if passed, the Regulatory Accountability Act would reform the federal regulatory process to cut red tape so federal programs can operate freely. This time of the year, many young people put on caps and gowns receiving diplomas for their academic achievements, but not all paths to graduation are the same. Our reporter Ryan Laughlin shares one woman's story which proves that.
You put the pen light in there and it will constrict.
Melinda Mund is learning how to care for patients.
In this place, nobody dies. I mean, that's the wonderful thing about this is we can do it over and over and over again until we get it right.
Her path, different from her peers.
You know, I bet you're the only student nurse there that's on Social Security. I looked at him and in my mind I'm thinking, yeah, and on Medicare too. I was like, okay.
At 68 years old, and after 2 years of studying at Lake Region State College, Melinda is here. But this isn't the first time she's walked across a stage with her classmates.
And I could be the mother to all of them and a grandmother to quite a few of them.
The last time Melinda graduated was in 1967.
Back then you had almost 3 choices. You could be a secretary, a teacher, or a nurse. Well, I was not good at typing, and I was scared to stand in front of people.
So she became an LPN, a licensed practical nurse.
When I started nurses training, we gave each other shots. And actually the first time I had to give my best friend a shot, I said, I'll quit before I'll do it, because it was so awful.
She made it through the practice shots in 1967, cared for thousands of people through the decades, and learned a lot along the way. But then she had a new thought.
And I just got scared. I thought, what if I die and I have all this information in there and nobody knows about it? I mean, it's a dumb thing to say, but that's what I felt.
She wanted to teach her colleagues some of the healing techniques she's learned, but was told she wasn't qualified, which brings her back here, 50 years later, to graduate as an RN, a registered nurse. Making this ceremony extra special,
Kelsey Schlenk.
Her daughter, a teacher at the college, is the one who reads her name as she crosses the stage.
Melinda Munn, Associate in Applied Science, Associate Degree Nurse.
Oh, sorry. God puts us where we're supposed to be, way back then when I was a nurse, I thought, you know what, I don't care if I'm a nurse or not, but I'll just do it. I said, I'll never be an RN, and well, if I pass the boards, that's what's going to happen. So I say never, because you never know what is going to happen.
Proving it's never too late to keep learning. From Devil's Lake, Ryan Laughlin, Valley News Live.
What a great story. Melinda says the key to her success has been maintaining a positive attitude. She's looking forward to passing her board's exams, and then she'll be able to finally teach and pass along all the nursing knowledge she's learned from her 50-year career in nursing. Still ahead tonight, the latest on President Trump's trip across the world.